What is up, guys? Jesse and Melissa here with Adventure Endeavor. And yes, we are back in our bedroom, which is also our film studio, which is also Melissa's office, and it's where we sleep as well, and it's also our laundromat. Multi-purpose room. Today in this video, we want to talk about why we RV. We made a video like this a long time ago when we kind of first started RVing, and it's since changed, but a lot of it is still very similar. But we figured we would let all of our new subscribers know about it as well. And it might inspire you to RV, or it might give you reasons to not RV. Who knows? It's different for everybody, but we thought we'd make the video.
Yeah, we're going to talk about why we started RVing in the first place, and after 6 years on the road full time, what is keeping us going now after all that time. So stay tuned.
All right, now that you're tuned in, according to Melissa, you're stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay.
One of my main reasons for starting was we survived a mass shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Route 91 shooting. We saw a lot of crazy stuff, and it just made me realize that life is short, and it really makes your brain think about all sorts of different things, and you're kind of like, man, is what I was doing before worth it? Is that the route I want to go? Is that the way I want to live? And then you almost die, unfortunately. It just kind of changes your thought process on life in general. So that's kind of one of the main reasons I started.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it was an incredibly traumatic experience, and we were very fortunate to escape with our lives and only psychological injuries. And there was a lot of trauma that we had to process through that whole experience, and it just really put life into perspective, that tomorrow is never promised. And we, prior to that event, we had always camped a lot. We loved traveling, we loved road trips. And I guess in the back of our minds, we kind of thought about what it might be like to do this as a living, do it, full time, as our lifestyle, really, not as a living per se. But yeah, that event just really was like the shift and the perspective change that we needed to really push us towards changing our life in a drastic way.
Yeah.
We lived in our hometown for a little over almost 30 years at that point, and we maybe wanted to move somewhere else, but weren't really sure where we would want to set down
We
roots.
still don't know after 6 years. We still don't know where we would want to live today. We have a few places that we like a lot, but it's hard to pull that trigger and actually settle down, and that's why we keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and we wanted to travel around and maybe find a different place that we would want to put down roots, but so far,
Still going.
still going.
So we used to be hardcore weekend warriors, and it got to the point where we were going away every weekend, and then at some point we were taking off Friday and Monday, or vice versa, and we were out and about driving 3+ hours like every time we went somewhere different, exploring different places. And it got to the point where it was like, we're spending more time out and about away from our home in Southern California, which is expensive, and we're just traveling. So we're like, maybe we need to rethink this. And that's how we kind of came up with RVing. And now we spend, our time traveling, but we bring our home with us, and we don't have a crazy expensive mortgage that goes along with that.
So a lot of people kind of think that maybe they'll RV or they'll travel more when they reach retirement. This is, traditionally been like the normal sense of the way of doing life, right? Because up until kind of more recently, remote work was not as widespread as it is today in 2025. So a lot of people that have traditional jobs, traditional office kind of roles, or whatever it may be, don't necessarily have that opportunity, or haven't had that opportunity to travel full-time or work while they're traveling like we do. The main thing that we wanted to just drive home with this point is that retirement age is never guaranteed. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people that wait to retirement, they save up, they plan to do their travels, And then they retire, and 6 months later,
bam,
boom, something
hit by
happens.
a truck, cancer, car wreck, heart attack.
Yeah.
So many things can happen. So it's like you can plan, or you can just do, and you can just do it. Yeah, we almost didn't have retirement. So imagine if we had planned and then, something crazy had happened to us.
Yeah, like you get sick, you can die. Like you may not, you may make it only to age 50. Like you have no idea what could happen.
Now, on top of that, retirement age is also not great to do a lot of the things that you love while traveling on the road. Oh, this is the one. Oh, you okay? Oh, shit! You done landed in the bush! All the mountain biking we've been doing, off-roading, a lot of different things require you to be active. And if you really want to see these amazing places, these hikes, all this cool stuff that we do, like, you need to be in good shape. And yes, it's possible when you're older, but it's definitely harder. So the main reason we keep doing this lifestyle is because we get to spend much more time together as a family. Obviously we're together always, which sometimes seems crazy, but most of the time we really like each other. I mean, that's kind of the whole point, right?
Yeah.
We always go back through this pattern and we go, okay, well, if we were to settle down, like, what would that require? And then we keep continuing down the loop, and it would probably require me to get a full-time job. We probably need 2 incomes. Then that means most likely either putting the kids in daycare, having a family member watch them, which we don't really like our hometown that much. It seems so much. There's so many really cool, interesting places, so we probably wouldn't live there. So it's like full-time job, kids in daycare, we see each other less, we see the kids less.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it just keeps going back through that circle, and it just makes more sense to keep traveling like this. Like, it's enriching the kids' lives. They get to see so much, they get to experience so much, they get to spend time with their parents. A lot of parents, unfortunately, don't get to spend as much time as they would like with their kids between work, and then just getting the kids into school and all that. It just is very, very difficult.
Yeah, like to and from where you need to be, and then maybe the kids are in soccer or are in baseball or dance or whatever it may be. Just the different activities we feel kind of really like clog up your actual time just spent together, just enjoying each other's company and being bored. Yeah, we don't really want to live in our hometown again. As much as we love and sometimes miss our friends and family back there, we don't really like the place. So it just doesn't make sense to go back.
Yeah, and I don't know if this video really makes sense, but basically we're just trying to explain like why we started, how it's going. It's going great. We love it. And then like why we continue to RV. Financially, for us, it makes sense. As a family, it makes sense. That's the other thing. It's just much cheaper for us in Southern California. Our mortgage was pretty expensive, and when you pay for a mortgage, and then you have other things like water, trash, like a gas bill, stuff like that, it really adds up. And when we are out west and we're boondocking, all we have is our trailer payment. Our trucks are paid off, which is super nice. We're grateful for that, but we're very frugal as well, and that's what allows us to do this lifestyle, of being frugal, and it's easy to continue and just kind of enjoy life. I feel like we get to enjoy life much more. And what is the old saying? You can live to work or work to live. We choose to work to live.
I just wanted to add that, like, after all of the years of travel and all of the different places that we've seen, there's still more that we want to see. And the more that we travel, the more we realize that there is to see and do, and that we could spend the rest of our lives traveling just in the contiguous United States, and we still wouldn't be able to see everything here. This country is huge. There's so many different interesting places, and we also have no problem revisiting places that we've already been, because we would like to now experience those places and activities with our kids, and kind of see it from their perspective and their point of view too.
Yeah, it'll be completely different. That's all I've got on this subject. And let's not forget that little thing called maintenance. Now I know this RV is a rolling house and there's a lot of maintenance that comes with that because you're towing a house down the road, but it's still not as much as your sticks and bricks. I remember, obviously doing lawn care, yard care is a huge thing, and it's like every month or every couple weeks or however crazy you are about your lawn care. The same with painting the house, like the exterior, like just to keep it upkeep, like you paint it and then by the time you finish, you're painting it again. Cleaning something that is larger than 400 square feet. Our house is like 1,700 square feet. It's a lot of cleaning. I couldn't imagine having kids running around just thrashing a whole house and then having to clean it every day. So another major reason that we absolutely love living smaller. We're not the smallest, we're in 42-foot fifth wheel, but a lot smaller than a house.